Hey guys, I'm Slick77, and that horse starts dancing again. And I'm back with another Infinite Heights episode. Oh, whoa. That's not good. And, I got something really cool to show you today. But first, my usual custom, I'm drinking coffee. Mm, pumpkin spice flavor. Now, the music today is going to be completely different from usually play for you guys. Now, I listen to this a lot. Nerdy Digger showed this to me. And it's jazz music. It's from Kool Klean, Volume 3, the Smooth Jazz Loft. And I'll put the link in the description. And it's not just one song to repeat, it's actually a whole music album. So, let's get that going. It's really nice. It's really common to play with League of Legends since it's such a rage game. Now, first of all, how long is this book going to be here, Firestar? First of all, I got fish? I completely forgot about this book. I'm not going to read it this time because the stuff I'll show you is going to be enough for a full episode. I've been wondering for a while what this chest was doing here, but I just have not looked at it because I particularly didn't care. Nothing else got stolen, but something got added. And this horse is now called Gene from Attack on Titan. I don't watch Attack on Titan. I didn't even know it was an anime. I haven't watched anime in such a long time. Stop dancing. There was like a huge spree of me watching anime, and that was a while ago, but I looked up pictures on Google Images for Attack on Titans. Gene from Attack on Titan. All I got was, I'm not sure if this is the reference, but a guy in like a white guy in like a beige, this color shirt, and then a white t-shirt underneath. Then there's like a mouth wide open, sad, hungry looking guy. And then there's what seems to be gay anime porn for Attack on Titan stuff. And I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me, Firestar, with the gay porn reference, but even though I'm pretty sure it's not what that is supposed to mean. Whose head is that? Wow, that's taking forever to break up. Oh, okay, the face does break up. Count Biscula's head. Sweet. So, not too many people on. Not too many people on recently. And so that means that there's a lack of things to fix for griefers. There is one mod rank up, but I need the guy to come back so I can see where his mob spawner is to fix it. I couldn't tear back the wall where it's going to, where the mob spawner is, but I don't want to break something and have it even worse. So this is what I want to show you guys. I've done a lot of work here. Oh, I didn't do that yet. Oh, I also got a new neighbor. Drunk Slug started building next to me. He turned his thing sideways. What the hell is that? Oh, Disc turned it sideways for him. Holy shit. So, I don't know what this is going to be, but he started building it, and thank God it's not a huge dick and balls. Thank God. So first of all, a design that I came up with a different design to use here in single player world, and I thought of this and I like it better. Basically, it's like a cross pattern with two waves. So I like that, and I think once I put stairs and movement to it and designs in the background, it's going to be great. This archway, simple to tell what it is. It's just a archway that gets smaller as you venture towards it. Same with the opposite way, but one extra layer because I have more space. I don't particularly know what to put in here. I think I might put it in the garden. I think that's my idea of what to do in here. this tower. Now, sandstone is going to be my primary build source aside from like the roofs. So I immediately filled this all with sandstone. And I cut out some places and put in like the new, I don't have my inventory, the polished diorite, the polished granite. What the hell is that stone called? I have it over here. Polished andesite. I have all these because Duke said there was a, what is it? Crafting thing that you can do to make these. So I got them. I looked it up, got all the materials at one time, looked it up again, crafted them all, and I've looked at it since. Because I'm not using a bunch, so I don't really remember the whole crafting, what it needs. So, anyhow, I used birch fence, which I stopped putting them up. Yes, I did. Okay, sweet. I thought I just forgot some. As you can see, not really much color. And I have the polished diorite just in one corner of the build, nowhere else. Just in the one corner. It's gonna be going on every corner here, like right there too, because it's gotta be symmetrical. And the lights, I figured, oh, when it gets dark I'll show you, but I'll put the lights setting on moody. Here I'm having, oh, and lapis, I was trying to find more colors to put into there. And besides just the white, the gray, the red. And I was trying to think of another color and I was having such a hard time with the drunk said of how good the blue of the water looks for this build. And I didn't realize at the time, but the blue does look really good around here. And what I didn't think about that before, I just like cast the water on my mind. So that's why I put the lapis there to make it look good. I really like that right there. I also tried to put some birch wood in there a little bit, not just stairs. And I also have some lapis up here in the top corner. I feel like I need to point that out just because... Oh! This pick is too good. There we go. What? I didn't have enough stairs? Hold on. I need to fix this. There we go. So, a lot of things have been added, a lot of things have been changed. I need to follow this all the way around. This is going to take a long time to do. I need to do it for the other towers as well. So, this is going to be a long time just listening to other people's videos. I'm actually looking forward to it. Especially playing it after a game of League and it gets you so mad. This is a nice, calming, therapeutic thing, so. Oh, it's dark. Look at that. I know it's hard to see a lot of the detail on the tower when it's dark, but the lights kind of lighting up the area to show you the full circle where the building is going to be compared to out here, I think is going to be something really cool. Now, what I'm having an incredibly hard time doing. Oh, hold on. First of all, what I did have a hard time doing was figuring out the layout I want with the stairs for this. This took about 30 minutes to half an hour. 30 minutes to half an hour. Half an hour to... I hear you. You're gonna shoot at me and scare me. There you are. So this took about 30 minutes to an hour. And the reason for that is because there's so many weird angles in here. It's not going to all look symmetrical until I'll make that side exactly look like this. So I couldn't just look over here That's not even. That's fine. That doesn't bother me, actually. What was I saying? Oh, I can't just look over here at this and make it the exact same over here, because this is 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Well, this is 3, 3. What is this? 3. And that's what the pattern's following. And, so that took me quite a while. I was not happy multiple times with what it looked like, so I had to change steps here and there. And also decided to try bring this pattern into the wall. From this angle, it's not that great. I'm actually thinking. No, that looks fucking horrible. Freaking horrible. I'm sorry, I don't mean to swear so much in my videos. Anyhow, what it's meant to do, is I realized in this build, is that you're supposed to look at full straight on to see the full effect. You're supposed to look at it at a distance, not close up. Which I'm actually quite happy with. I'm quite happy with that. I mean, a symmetrical build this large, in my opinion, is going to be hard to make all the minute details perfect. To where, like, if Duke, Adrian, Infinite Discs makes a build and they don't make everything symmetrical, they don't like symmetrical builds, that's fine. They have their own style of doing things. And they'll make everything different, so they can make these really small details because they're not trying to make one side of the house look exactly like the next. Which I couldn't do and then feel good about. Be happy with. So this is what I like rocket shot. The hardest thing I'm having trouble doing is adding something to this wall. I don't know what to add. I don't know what colors to use. And it's driving me crazy. I used fence. I'm going to put this back up because I think those actually look pretty nice. I do. Plus it gives the corner a kind of rounded look to it. And I think the mistake I'm doing is I'm trying to make one side look exactly like the other, which is just a big mistake. What the heck is this? Oh. That does not look good. Yeah, I'd rather do that than have that. Anyhow. Yeah, rounds out the edges. I don't like this one, however. What the heck? Oh, spider's gonna knock the shit out of me. Oh, he's underwater. What are you doing? Okay. So... whoop. And let's move that one over here. I mean, now, the reason why I'm having such a hard time is also because I can't decide if I want a lot of detail on this wall, because I want you to be looking at the courtyard and other things. I want you to look at the tower. I want you to look at the overall size of the whole wall, not just the small arch. I want you to look at the whole thing. But I want you mainly to look at something I'm going to have in the center here. And so that's what I'm having a hard time doing. I'm going to put like a couple small things of color in there. I might do something, but I feel like it needs something and I can't figure it out yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to attach this wall with the tower. And I'm going to fill that with sandstone, and I'm just going to let it go until I figure out a good design. And I'm going to work on the rest of the towers and the rest of the walls. And more of the skeletal structure and such. Now, not so hard a part was the archway. It's pretty easy to figure out what I wanted to do. This here is the only difference. This little cross piece I got going on here. And that was hard to figure out just because of putting the stone brick in there. I didn't want to put sandstone there because I got a lot of sandstone already, because I want the arch where you're going to walk through, I want it to look different. I want it to be another color to stand out. Hey, this is where you gotta go, besides the large opening that obviously says that you're on the exit. And I really liked the stone brick. That came to mind right away, and I'm glad with my decision. And I'm also happy with the fact that I got like small crevices stuck in more behind the wall and such, like these dots right here. I'm really happy with those. I wasn't sure if it was going to be at first, especially when I did it right there. But as soon as I got it done, I was like, wow, I like that. Solution, Spider-Man. So up here, excuse me, got some coffee stuck in my throat. Lungs. Okay, now here, the roof. Why I decided on the roof is that I used the spruce wood stairs. It's because I didn't want to use birch, because I'm going to be using birch fence, and that's going to blend in too much with the sandstone already. I wanted something to stick out a little bit, but look at the sandstone. So I did multiple things in single player. I put rows of sandstone down, I dotted it through with all the wood, the birch, the dark spruce, the oak, the jungle planks. I'm going to tell you right now, the jungle planks I am not going to use here, because then it looks too much like an ice cream sundae. And I couldn't stand that. That was the first thing I thought, and I said screw it with the birch and the jungle planks. So I ultimately decided for the dark oak plank, I think it's called, for this, which is why you see the tree farms over here. Which, since I never used dark oak wood before, I didn't know you had to put it in a 4 square until someone told me. Because I had these trees standing there for about half an hour, I was wondering why nothing was growing. But what I originally was going to do is I was going to pepper out the dark oak through places. But I quickly decided against that idea. And I put the bottom row hanging down, like so. For the fact that... Rocket shot. For the fact that I think it needed not only a layer to connect it to the sandstone nicely, but a darker layer would. And it is peppered out through some places. Now, the reason why I put them in the spots I did, now obviously you can see that I could probably add more dark oak in places, but here's the reason. First, I added the green stained clay. And the reason why I added that there is because I wanted to have more color than just brown in the roof. I wanted a darker color. The green and dark brown were the first things that popped to mind. Black came to mind a little bit later, but I decided against it because I wanted something more colorful to go with the place. Now, I like the green right away. And you're probably asking yourself, why did I use 3 blocks so completely different from the orange, blue, yellow, and stark white I have here? And that's because I want the roof to stand out. I wanted it to stand out quite a bit. I want it to be something you look at and think. When you stand back and you look at the roof, and I want you to see the different layers I have going through there. I want you to see the rotation I have going along the wall. I mean, you're going to see that already with the sandstone, but I want you to see it the roof specifically, and especially how it arches up. I want that pointed out. I see a lot of people doing those other houses, and they got multi-layers, they got the arched roof and such, and it's standard roofs. They don't add too much detail to it, because it's not like a fine point you want to stand out. This is, however. Took me a long time to figure out the right angles and such I wanted for this. Now the green, I didn't want it too close to each other. Aside from right here, where there's that one small square going down both ways. Here was a little bit longer to figure out exactly where I could dot out the green specifically. Like, so I changed spots here, here. I changed that to a half slab, that to a half slab. I angled that towards the building and such. Same thing if you change them to have slabs. Opposite side, pretty much the same deal going on. And how I put the dark oak wood is that I did not want them touching the green clay at all, aside from right here, basically. Or that's as close as I'm going to permit it, and only right here to put more going down the side. Now, I tried at one point, I'll give you proof that I tried this. Right here, I flipped these upside down, like, oh, not like that. Like so, and I was going to put lights there. Even in Moody, I didn't like it. I thought it was going to be good, but it wasn't. God, holy shit. It wasn't that great. One of the hardest parts, I think, is trying to figure out how to attach this. I was working on it a little bit yesterday, and I was like, this could be aggravating. I want to play some League. So I did. Got the lights up there. I don't think I'm going to be adding any more lights on this. I probably will end up moving the trees away from there so I can work on that design at some point. But that's going to be a while coming. I think next, after I get like the walls and the towers done, if I don't have a design specifically meant for that, I'm going to work on these in here, maybe on this wall. I gotta think of something for this tower too. Like, oh, here. I know it's gonna be hard to sell, but I have the flat line running across. I hate that train. And right here, it's basically be like a banner. So we got that small space, no things in there. That's why I put that there. And then I'm gonna put like a small arch here, and that huge amount of space. And then there's this arch here, and I have to continue that. But oh man, so much work's going into this, so much farming for the red sandstone, but I'm not farming as much anymore because I'm moving to use the regular sandstone now. And another question I think some people will get, why I didn't continue this pattern going on the bottom up to here. And that's because I just didn't want to, actually, I don't think. Yeah, I just didn't want to. Because I use this as a cutting point to cut it off from the rest of the build. Going up there. But, I think I need to put a smattering of these gray blocks in there. Oh! Another thing. Oh yeah, that's the wither. That's the smooth sandstone. Not smooth sandstone. That's the fancy sandstone block for the red. Got the wither boss in there instead of the creeper head. And you can even tell the design from down here if you give it a really look at it. Let's see if you move closer. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it if you move closer. And I was trying to think of something that would stand out there besides red sandstone, and nothing was really coming to mind that would match the white, the blue, the red, and the yellow. And then I realized, I wonder if that block's not glitched out anymore. Oh, it's not! And I got all excited, and I was like telling everyone TeamSpeak and such. So, this will be it for this video, guys. I hope you definitely enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the smooth jazz going in the background. Also, don't forget tonight at 8 o'clock I shall be playing a horror game called Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. It is really atmospheric. There's hardly any cheap jump scares. A good storyline to it. It's going to be a great experience, and I'm a huge wuss that's afraid of the dark. Oh yes, I made that differently height on purpose. Okay. So I will be jumping. I will look terrified. I will look like I'm about to be sad and don't want to go in that room. It's gonna be great. Anyhow, I'll see you guys next time.